Hello again. Today I'm going to test if the distance measurements on my drone are correct. In my previous videos I tried to fly out of range and I was surprised that the distance measurements were out of manufacturer's specifications. So I thought something should be wrong here. So I checked the map and now I know where to fly. I have a reference point. From this point here I will fly up to that point there, which is which is that hill. A small hut is located on that hill, and we will fly up to that point, and I know that the distance is around 600 meters. So again, here are the measurements: height, distance, vertical speed, horizontal speed. Let's see how it goes today. We have GPS signal okay. Let's fly up. Let's check if home feature works. Now I see that it works. Let's direct the drone towards that reference point and fly to that point. We increase the speed up to the maximum speed. And let's go. And as you can see, the distance is already showing 1,600 meters. I'll direct the camera towards... I have directed the camera towards the ground to fly to the point that we need to reach. And we lost the video signal now. And it says now the device has disconnected. Okay, now we're out of range. And this didn't happen last time. Will this drone come back? Now I'm not sure if it should come back on its own. Let's wait. That's why the last time I was surprised that the drone worked so well, because these models, they are cheap, they don't work well usually, and you don't really risk going too far away with it. But we had GPS signal. Let's see what happens. Now we should expect the drone to come back. Even if I don't do anything, in a few minutes it should come back. Or another thing would be to check the Wi-Fi signal again. Okay, we have this signal, so we need to connect it again. That's another solution you can apply. Okay, now we have the drone back actually. So the drone is back. That's one of the solutions that I mentioned in the past, that if you lose the drone, try to connect it to Wi-Fi. I have some rocks here, maybe that's why. Let me put it higher so that we get the signal. and let's fly further. Let's just move away from the rock to make sure we don't hit anyone. And let's fly further. Now we see the hut. We're flying further. We're now flying further than 600 meters. Okay, now it's not letting me to fly. Let's try the forward movement. No, it's not letting me to fly. So we are stuck at 4,000 meters and we lost again the signal. So yeah, the drone has a limitation. It's not letting me go further, so we can't go any further. $4,200 and it's going back. Nothing's happening. No, it's just not letting me go. That's another good feature. It won't let you fly out of range then. Now let's bring it back. I'm not going to use the home return button, but I'll just fly to my point back. So actually there's no way to test if the drone returns back when it goes out of range, and then if you lose Wi-Fi connection, as it still has the remote control connection, it doesn't come back. And then the only thing to try to disconnect it is to turn off the remote control and see if it returns back. Let's risk and try this. I'm turning off the remote control. Nothing is happening, but can I use the button to return back, or shall I turn on the remote control again? Let me try to turn on the remote control again. And it's not connected. I cannot reconnect my remote control, so I'll have to use the buttons on the screen. Confirm the return back. So we confirm the return back. Now it should return back. And yes, it's coming back. Approaching, I can hear the sound now. Here I have a lot of rocks. It should not land on the stones because it will break down. I have a lot of gaps here and have to patch it in here. I'll try to reconnect with the remote control. actually I have the connection now. I'm trying to control it with the remote control, and it's actually working now. So it's reconnected. And we're back.